What's going on, everybody? JuicyTaz201 here, bringing you another Minecraft video. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today we are back in Roosevelt City with the iconic skyline right behind me. And if you notice behind me, we have a new skyscraper right over there. And it's one of my favorites. But let's get out of this, let's get off the ledge of this skyscraper, the Renaissance Hotel, which is actually 30 Park Place in New York. But if you want to watch that video, go watch that. It's on my channel. It's been on there for like a few years now. But we are here in Roosevelt City. It's been about 2 months, as I said, since we've been here. And people have been missing it, so here we are. I have not been not doing anything. I've been working on this giant skyscraper, and do not worry, it is not taller than the World Trade Center over there. It is pretty tall looking, but it's not like taller. But I can see why people would think that from the distance and everything. I'll show you the exterior angles because the building is great from the exterior. It is actually one of my favorite buildings from the exterior. The interior is really good too. But I must say my favorite interior building, it has to be, one of them is the Tower 6 that I did, and the Renaissance, and a few others. But this has one of the best structure, looking, to it. I don't know, I just like it for some reason. And do not worry, this grassy area will have a lot of older buildings actually right there, and then maybe a newer one in the corner. I'm not really sure yet. I go with the flow, but there's going to be more older buildings, especially connected right here and behind over there. But, let's fly over this way. Some decorations are up. I will not be showing those until the Christmas special. It'll be 5 years of Christmas specials, and that will be real soon from this, video. But yes, this is the main view I like, and we'll be going inside, as I said. Just the exterior. I gotta show this off because it's great. It just adds a great look to it, and especially the base of it. Now it's my own design. It's based off the One Vanderbilt in New York City being built, and it's based off the Bank of America Tower in New York City. And people who know New York City can probably confirm that it looks a lot like it. And I guess it looks a little bit like the New York Times building. But you can see it from here, which I was actually shocked about, and it looks really good. The needle of it is just so cool. Now I'm not going to really make any more skyscrapers having a needle on it. We have quite a few now. And now I'm going to be making more smaller scale buildings, and maybe a few skyscrapers here and there, but we are pretty much almost finished with the skyscraper portion of the city. There'll be a few more behind this area. There'll be more, but they're not going to be super tall like this. This is my last really super tall one in Roosevelt City. But it's just one of my favorites now, and I will show it at night. We are actually at sunset hour, because I like it more than the day. Sunset, for some reason, makes the buildings look better. I don't know what it is. But this building has its own parking garage too, and green area and roof access, so it has everything. It has a lot of amenities for the newspaper company, which will be there, which is the Roosevelt Times. It's our first newspaper company and our only one. So they have a certain control over the news in Roosevelt City, like the real ones do. But yeah, look at this view right here. And just the views from the park. Oh, I just showed off one of the Christmas trees. Oh, darn it. It looks nice though, doesn't it? But right here's one of my favorite views. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. And let's just switch to night real quick. And I will not spend as much time at night outside here, but it lights up really nicely. The top of it, the light up feature is the main portion of the top of the building. It looks like a tall building, but you really can't access those top floors from inside. It's mainly a building that just looks nice on the outside, but it's tall. But it lights up really nice. And even at night, the whole building is lit. And I must say it is lit. And you got the rest of the city over here. It's really being, it's starting to become filled in, finally. Now I got to do this area, get this all filled in, and the city will be more complete. And we have to have Cubicles build his building here if he does. We need him to do that. But right here is the main at night view, and I just love it. This building is it's one of my favorites now, as I said. But nothing will ever beat the One World Trade Center. Everybody always asks me, what's your favorite? It's that one. And let's just switch to the sunset time because I like it then. Okay. So, Roosevelt Times, our newspaper company. The printing is not done on campus, or not campus, but on property, on the property. It's done at a warehouse somewhere, not even in the city, while I destroy and grief my own city. Where the heck is the clay? And because I do not want to leave this here like this, because then I'd be griefing my own city, and that's not cool. And we have a 0 grief record. My city has never been griefed, only by me. I'll fix that later. I had to write a note to myself. I'm still getting to know this version of Minecraft, but look at this. Super modern building down here. There's 2 restaurants, actually, and let's go in the first restaurant right here. The Times Mexican restaurant. I love Mexican food, so here we are. It is a nice little dining area. It's not a big restaurant, it's just for employees or visitors. And you have your menus right here. You maybe have food in there. And here's the kitchen. Just a basic kitchen. And I put a little orange just for a little accent color. Red registers. Back here's the bathroom. You need a bathroom because, you know, those chimichangas. Maybe I shouldn't have gone there. But let's go out of here. And before we enter this building, well, the main part, I'm going to tantalize you guys first by going over to the parking area. And it says park. And, you know, if you have a parking garage, put one of these. It just looks really good. Makes the building come together and look like a real, you know, parking deck. Now, it's a really big parking deck. There's no lines yet. I usually do that, you know, later on when I'm bored or something like that. I just do little things like that. But we have the track lighting in here. I could have actually put it in the ceiling, but it looks more legit this way. And each floor has its own entrance into the building. And there's about 4 floors, I believe, or 5. 4 or 5. I added an extra one before because it didn't look like there was enough parking. But yeah, here's the roof with a modern roof cover that holds it back. Somebody said it looks like a can opener. Whatever, however you see it. I just did that like that for now. And if it doesn't look good, then I'll destroy it. But back here we also have the back little park area. And there will be a building up against here, so there's no banners, like there's no railing right here right now. It's going to be like an old building right here. But it had its own little green area because, you know, in a city, it is very like a concrete kind of jungle. You know, it's just not much green unless there's trees and stuff. But yeah, also the roof up here, roof access with the heaters. So, and you got a little bar right there. So if you want to drink on the job, I do not suggest that, but it's there. And I guess mainly it's for events. But let's go inside, guys. And I'll explain what that is up there. So as I said, it was built in 2018. It took me a month, I think about a month to make. And it's inspired off Vanderbilt, the One Vanderbilt and Bank of America Tower. Before I continue, I want to let you guys know, because I almost forgot to mention, that the tutorial next one will be the Chrysler Building. It is one of the most iconic buildings in New York City, so I'll be doing that for you all to build along with me and create in your cities. I'm going to try to make it one of the best ones you've ever seen, and we'll see if we can do it. It's not quite built yet, but we are getting there, and that video will be posted hopefully real soon. So let's continue. We'll stop stalling. Over here is the Mexican restaurant. It actually connects to the main lobby. So hopefully the smell of, you know, Mexican food or Spanish food does not come, you know, into the lobby. It could. So, but that's not something I'm thinking about because this is Minecraft. So these main steps, these really don't go to anywhere important. They go to the back area where you can sit. And this building does not meet code by a lot. Like in real life, there'd be code, so you got to go by for building. This does not really match up with many of them. But right here is the little, kind of like a little sub, you know, cold cuts. Don's cold cuts. I thought that was very, like, you know, old school, so I wanted to do that up here with a little sitting area. Feels modern. This lobby was one of the hardest for me to ever do. But you have it sitting outside where you can sit right here and outside. Sorry if I'm going quick. I don't want to make this video way too long. But, yes, this lobby was very hard for me to do. If you see, I love this right here, though. This comes, like, you know, on an angle. The ceiling goes on an angle. These steps go on an angle. So, and you have this one thing kind of like, you know, holds it there. I'm not sure how to explain it. It's kind of like a hinge. But I love this right here. It's one of my favorite parts of a lobby in my city. And I wanted to make this building nice and big. And modern, of course. Before we go up, you know, upstairs, let's go look at this. Now, I got inspired right here from my friend Killer Drayden, his mall, and other things I've seen. But this is a nice way to light the area and give it some sort of modern look. We have a random art piece here. I do not know what it is, but it just looks cool, doesn't it? Please say yes. And you have a sitting area over here. And over here actually connects to the parking garage. And the steps are right here. Okay, so let's start making our way upstairs. Before we do that, Roosevelt Times is a leading news provider in Roosevelt City, aka the only news provider in Roosevelt City. The building in which you are standing in is one of the tallest. It is one of the tallest in Roosevelt City. It is the 4th tallest, I believe. 4th? Yes, I think it's the 4th tallest. 3rd or 4th. I haven't really checked. I just know it's really tall. Here's one of the restrooms. I should have made more restrooms, but whatever. There will be more added to the building as we, you know, progress in the city and other things happen. No unauthorized personnel be on this point. ID is required. That would be for staff. But if you're visiting my world, do not feel feel free just to walk through here. It's not literal. So here's the lobby, first floor that we're in. Let's take the steps for the next floor. It's a few turns. There's 2 ladders. Second floor here. We have a nice little modern ramp right here. It looks really cozy there. And you have the restroom for anybody. If I can get inside there, let me walk. There we go. And you have the nice toilet and sink area. Very basic. Nice little plant. Let's get out of here. And oops, did not mean to do that. So let's get down in this right here. So right over here is the main hall for events. If there's gonna be an award given or there's a speech, it's called the main conference and ballroom hall. I didn't have to put hall, but I guess I did. But anyways, that's a little view right here of the green area. And I love how this part right here just sticks out. And there's really not much to look at from this angle, and there will not be anything to look at once the building's right here, but we can admire the view right now, can't we? So let's get out of here, and let's go over to the back area. Now, what I like to do with extra space is I usually put bars. If it's if there should be a bar, I'll put a bar. And this is one of my nice ones right here for events. As I said, if there's an event, people want to drink, they want to have alcohol, they want to eat, hors d'oeuvres and stuff. So you can look out the window and admire my first skyscraper right there. First building, actually, in Roosevelt City's right there. A lot of people don't know that. And out here's some sitting area. We're not going to go out there. You guys get the gist. Let's go up the easy way. Now, I didn't do interior for every floor yet, because it just takes a lot out of me, and there's a lot to do when you build big skyscrapers like this, which is one of the reasons why I'm not going to be doing the big ones as much, because it just takes so much time and effort. This is a sitting area with the air. We were actually already over here, but this is the door to get in and out. Secretary would sit right there. This is going to be the marketing floor, manager of marketing, and this little area, I took a picture and put it on my club. So go to my club and join the club, and just ask to join, and I'll invite, or actually one of my admins will invite you. But look at this view right here. One of my favorites. And you have the view right there. Roosevelt Times. One of my favorite offices in the whole city right there. One of them. And these are just some little spaces for people to type. Here's a printer. It could actually be a typewriter too. It's very simple. It's not my design. I forget who did it. Maybe it's Biggs or something like that on another YouTube channel. You put the slab right here, and then you break the block below here, underneath here, and you just stand a banner up, and then you just have this that slab right here. You get a piston, and you push the slab into there. So if you're wondering how to do that, and then you put the carpet right there. That's how you do it. Little desk area. Each floor has one of these, so you can have meetings. And over here just connects to the parking garage. And let's get out of here. Oh wait, there's also bathrooms over here, men, women. And let's go upstairs. If I can get up there, yeah. Another floor of interior. And another office, as I said. One of my other favorite office designs right here. I love this wood. I just love it. It's one of the newer ones for me that I've been using. And as you get up, the better the views are. But these are little cubicles. The desk, the certain kind of desk designs change, because I wanted to change it up. I didn't want to make it the same boring thing. So here's some cubicles. Talk about having a view right here. You're sitting right here. Now, if you're afraid of heights, then rest in peace. As you get higher, especially. Another desk area. Just look how satisfying this looks. I don't know. For some reason, I just love the views of this building. And the parking garage is out there. And what I'm building out there will be a surprise. I'm not going to tell anybody yet. If you've been in my world, you know what it is. So let's get out of here. More desks area. I did about 4 floors of interior, so it's really... That's another office, sitting area, printer. I have a printer on every floor. More cubicles, and the table there, the conference room table. But I will be doing more interior, as I said, when I have more time. Right here is a floor without interior, and it shows you all the room that we have to work with. And the views. Let's go up higher, though. Everybody wants to go to the top. Let's go to the top. Now, by the way, if you're in my world, this is the only one right here that can go all the way to the top. And there's really not much room as you get higher up. So, it's more of like a viewing area up top here. There's no room to actually work or have an interior. So let's go right here. This is the okay, this is the floor that you really can't do much with. It's more of a viewing area, and has a really good view. There's my house right over there, my apartment, and look at the view right there. This is one of the really sick views of my city, and you can see almost the water from here a little bit. Now, I originally was gonna put my office building right here, but I ended up doing this. So I usually have plans. I never abide by my own plans. Rarely, anyways. So we are here at the roof now, and we have all the mechanical stuff. Let's fix that. All the mechanical stuff right here. All the basic, whatever stuff. And look at that. But if you're going to go all the way to the top here, I do not have a ladder or anything system, but the view from up here is like this. Pretty high up. So the building on the exterior is really nice. Interior-wise, I love it. You just can't go, you can't get really good, like high up views, but it's still really a tall building, and I just love this. One of my favorites. Probably one of my top 3 favorite skyscrapers. Right here is one, right here. 1, 2, 3. So anybody who's wondering, at the moment, that's what my favorite ones are. And I think that's everything for today. Let's end it over here on the private military building. There we go. Anyways, guys, it's been JuicyTaz201. Be sure to like and subscribe. I only have about, 80% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're one of those people in the 80%, please subscribe. It helps me know who's watching and who wants more. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been JuicyTaz201. See you guys. Bye.